good news while we're moving, yeah? Let's see, let me hit record though before I forget, just in case the camera goes off. Oh, Franny, you still made it. I was wondering if you'd be able to make it. So we're just taking that nice inhale. So good news is Franny had her double vaccines yesterday. Yeah, so she's just feeling a little slow while her body does all the things it should be. Did you also? 2 double vaccines. Okay. That's it. So two good newses of vaccines. But also that means 2 people will be moving probably a little slower, maybe a little carefully. Anybody else? Anything good going on? Oh, tell me about the Mariners. Really? Oh my gosh. That's awesome. So is this I thought let's go spine twist. So is this the thing where it's only the second time we've made it to the playoffs? Is that what I heard? Been a long time. Okay. I knew it had something to do with that, but I didn't realize it was, I thought it was just someone talking. I didn't realize it was a thing that is happening right now. Woo! Oh, that's exciting. That's really good to know. Thank you, Margie, because I have a client and she is an avid Mariners fan, and I always feel bad because I always feel like I'm at least 3 days behind in Mariners news. Take these arms, keep them up. We're going to reach up high. That's it. Lengthen that side. Good. And then actively engage this side to pull in, and then up to the other side. Open your armpit. Good. And then actively engage back to center. Good. And then one more time up. Good. Actively pull. So don't you just fall. Pull. Good. And one more up. And then pull. That's it. Good. All right. And then let those arms come all the way down. Good. My feet are in Pilates stance. There's a couple of you who are better at being in parallel. So if that's you, go ahead and find your parallel now. Otherwise, we're going to be in that Pilates stance. Wrap the back of our legs together. Pull up through the pelvic floor. Good. And then release. Yeah. So inhale, exhale. Back of legs pulling up through that pelvic floor. And then release. So see if that's starting at your feet. Oh, things are getting big over there, Melissa. And lift. That's it. Good. And release one more time. Do the feet. Lift the arches. Lift the pelvic floor. Good. And release. Okay, now you get to do that for the rest of your day, no matter what you're doing. It's just that simple. Take your Pilates with you. So we're going to have a little plie. So I'm going to put my hands on my hips and gently push back. I want to make sure that my ribs and my hips are going back as I plie, because I want to think about sliding down a wall. So could you back up to your wall? I'm going to pretend the screen edge is an actual wall and my back is on it. My feet are slightly ahead of it, and I'm going to slide down that wall. Yeah. Instead of sliding forward away from it, or this way, or even this way, right? From these ribs to the hip, I want that to go down the wall. Yes. Good. You got it. Yeah. Perfect. So notice if you're plieing and your upper back leaves the wall, right? You can see my butt against the imaginary wall, but my upper back is way away. The idea is that these things move together. They should be sliding down that wall. Your abs should be pulling you back. And then you'll feel this muscle, I hope, turn on. This is your vastus medialis. In women, it tends to have the attachments overstretched. We get this knee pain here in this inside line. So we want to activate it so it pulls back to the center. Yeah? Can anyone feel that? No, knees are opening out to the side or over your feet. Yeah. So not past your feet, but right over the center of your foot. Good question. Now, some of you will try to be ballerinas. The secret about ballerinas is they spend their whole life undoing what they do for dance because it's ruining their bodies. So do not over rotate. We want that more military stance where your feet are right in line with your knees. Yeah? There you go. Good. And then, yep, pelvic floor up. One more time. Lift up like you're lifting up out of a saddle, Melissa. Yes? Have you been still riding your horse? I haven't heard. Oh, good. Good, all right. And then we're gonna come down. Now, let's take a nice breath. Foot movers. Scoop your belly in, lift your heels up, put them down, stay low. I want you to actively reach the heels down until you feel this turn on. Again, pull them up. Inhale, exhale, press the back of your heel down. Now, if you're a foot minder and that raise of your heel does not cooperate with your feet, you're going to keep yourself here. See if you can shift your whole weight forward, spread your toes. Good, so that you get the glutes on. If you don't and you just fall, you're going to probably feel it around the patella. Yeah? And then push back into that place. Yeah? Or you can keep working on your plie if you prefer. Good. That's it. So when, I'm going to back up to my imaginary wall here. Yep. When we lift the heels, can we scoop in and try to stay against that wall? Use the front of you to pull you back toward that wall. You feel that? It should be very visceral. Good. Yep. Bring your ribs back to your wall. When you try to pull your abs back, when you lift, why would you feel it in your low back? Do you still feel it when you're, everybody else, you can probably straighten your legs now. It will probably feel good. Yeah, straighten your legs. Yeah, good. So if you're feeling your low back, when you try to lift your heel, there could be a pull right here. So I'm actually, can you see this little tiny lift that's going on? It's so small, it's hard to show. But this little tightening of the sacrum, instead of letting the glute and the hip, the abs and the glute hold you, will create a tightening at the sacrum and low back. Okay, so we're gonna take our feet in parallel. We're gonna sit in a squat. We're gonna come all the way up onto tiptoes. So if my foot minders, you're gonna lean forward. Everyone's gonna pull their abs back. Feel the wall behind you, yeah? Sit all the way down. Good. All the way up. Can you pull up this inner thigh again? The one that you just activated. That medial quad plus the adductors. Pull them up, pull them up, pull them up. Yes, some of you will notice that as you pull it up, you'll feel yourself actually get taller, get higher. Can you feel it? And you can say no, right? No is always an answer, and that's okay. Yes. Yes, no, or yeah, yeah. That's it, good. So I'm gonna back up again to my imaginary wall. Here's my wall. My booty goes back and pushes it, and then I come up and pull myself back toward it as much as I can. Good. One more. Booty back. Good. And up. Nice. Good. Okay. Take one foot back in a kickstand. Sit down. Good. Now raise the front arch. Lower it down. So this is not going to feel so good. You see how I'm about to fall forward? It almost looks like I'm about to fall. This should feel better if you sink your weight back. You want to spread the toes on the back foot. Wrap your heel. If you're on the pinky edge of your foot, it probably won't feel so great. Make sure you got that first through third toe down. But we want to work that soleus on the front. Yeah. If you can, sit deeper. Keep pressing your toes. If you rest in the joint, you're not going to feel it where you want it. You'll feel it in the knee. But if you keep pressing your toe, that's it. We're going to do two more. Then you'll get that support going. Good. All right. Come all the way back up. Push your hip forward. Give yourself a little quick stretch through the front of your thigh. Good. And then we're just going to pivot. Do the same thing other side. All right. So find your sit. Lift and lower. So my foot minders, if you cannot put this much pressure on your foot, it is still critical that at some point in your life, you figure out how to get this heel raised with this bent knee, right? We need to activate that soleus. So you might do it in air. Try it in air, bending your foot as much as you can. It's not great, but it's something, right? You could put a TheraBand under it, same idea. The critical thought is that you've got a bent knee with a plantar fixed foot, right? With that pushing down foot. That's it. Anyone remember why that is so important? Yes, the heart. Your second heart. That's it, good. Can you get a little lower? Keep pushing your toes down. You've got 2 more. That's it. Good. All right. And then all the way up. Whew, and back to center. Good. How are we feeling? Good. Whew. Tiring, yes. We might feel again around the quads, especially if you're pushing the toes down. Remember, when you stop that toe push, then you settle into the knee. We don't want that because all kinds of nasties can happen. What's that? Yes! Gold star right there. Yes, glutes are great. Okay. We're going to come on down to the mat. And then we might save our weights for later. We'll see how much energy we have. We won't need them yet, but later we will probably get some heavy weights and some light weights. Yeah. So, inhale, exhale into a bow. Again, imagine that wall behind you. Let your spine slide up the wall before you bend over. Inhale, lift up. Good. And again, exhale. Slide up your wall behind you. Good. And then back up. Nice big inhale. Expand the ribs. Good. Exhale. Okay. Did you remember your feet? Remember all that stuff when I said, okay, feet, under thigh, pelvic floor? That's just being layered upon now. You should be adding that part in now. Yep. Yeah, yay! Good. I love it. Margie says when she does her feet, she can feel more activation in her butt. Yes. Right? Good. And then let's take that into that full roll down. Again, slide your spine up, go through the bow, and then continue rolling 1 vertebrae at a time. If you keep your arches of your feet up, you should find that it's easier to curl and see your belly button. And then inhale and exhale at the bottom. Start with your feet. Feel yourself stack everything back into place. Good. And then do it again. Lift your spine. Don't just fall. Lift over. Yes, Franny, that was a nice lift. I could see that. Good. Good. And this one, I think, is our 4th one. We'll stay down when we get there. We'll be doing push-ups. So if you want to come back up to your wall or your furniture for your push-ups, or grab a piece of equipment that you like to help with your push-ups, feel free. Once you get out to your plank, collarbones are nice and wide. Elbows point towards your waist. You're just going to give yourself 2 scapular push-ups, right? Pushing the ground away with your shoulder blades and then pulling your shoulder blades together in your back. Then let yourself find a place that's somewhere in the middle. Then you can start your push-ups. Yes, just like that. Easy peasy. You can be on your knees. You could stay on your forearms and do scapular push-ups. So if your hands are just not having it today, you can do that as well. Oh my gosh, Margie, what a beautiful push-up. Yeah. Margie's the new Yumi of push-ups in our classes. Those of you who remember Yumi, she had the most beautiful form. So if you get to 6, you can pause and then take a quick little break and then do 6 more. Again, whichever variation you're doing to the best of your ability. So, did we lose? We lost Franny. Where are you? Oh, there you are. Oh, sorry. You're oh, okay. So if you are done, looks like some of you are done, and you got your second stretch in, you can come around onto your back. Give yourself a half roll back, scooping in and letting yourself hang off those knees, and then pull your elbows into your waist, and then exhale, round back. Good, and pull. There you go. That's it. Stretching the shoulders. And one more. Good. All right. Then let's roll ourselves all the way down. We're going to press those feet down to the ground. Press, 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 press. Good. Ah, and we're down. Inhale, exhale, come into your bow. Bring your right leg up into tabletop. Feel your back against your wall, right? Your pelvis and your ribs. Can you feel them? Come all the way back down. Inhale, exhale. Back up into your bow. So imagine that's your wall. Remember when you were standing? Good. And then back down. That's it. Good. Good. Let's do one more on each side. Lifting the chest. Feeling your abdominals and your pelvis, your sacrum set down against the floor. Good. All right. Let's bring your right leg back into tabletop. Good. And then we're just going to do switches. So inhale, exhale, simultaneously switch, just tapping down gently. Inhale big, exhale, switch. Good. Inhale big, exhale, switch. Good. Now instead of pushing your chest to your ribs, what if you lifted your chest and then pulled the back of it away, sliding it up your imaginary wall? Remember how you bowed? We went up the wall before we bend. We're going up our mat before we bend off it. That's it. Good. I love when Margie smiles because I can tell she's like, oh, I feel it. Good. That's it. One more. Nice. Okay. And then both legs come down. Allow your chest to come down and arms reach overhead. All right. Ready for the 100? Yes. So you can put your feet wherever you want. You could keep your head down if you desire. The big things that I'd like you to think about are your abdominals are connecting your pelvis and the back of your ribs to the mat, and you're lengthening as you do it, right? And then just keep your breath going, all right? Pelvis and ribs to the mat, spine lengthening. Inhale, prepare. Exhale, decide where you want your legs. And then inhale and exhale up into your bow. Good. And then we're going to inhale 2, 3, 4, and exhale 2, 3, 4. Do you have to stay with that first decision of where your legs are? No. Right? If you feel things getting messy, change it. fix the rest of you, because this is the important part of you, right? From your abs to your shoulders. Even come all the way down if you want. Even come to here if you want, right? Just get the house in order first. Good. That's it. Very nice. Anyone counting? How many sets of breaths are we at? Oh, you guys, we're in dangerous territory. Keep breathing. I think this is the 10th set. Does it feel like the 10th set? All right, if that's your 10th set, pull your knees into your chest. Good. And then let your legs extend down along your mat. Arms come up toward the ceiling. Inhale, exhale. Start rolling up, pressing those feet down, pulling your abs back. Good, now keep your abs pulling back. It's like you have something awesome at your toes and someone is trying to pull you away from your toes. Rounding back, one vertebrae at a time. Yes, nice, good. It's something really awesome. So curl up. They're trying to hold you around your waist and pull you this way. You're trying to reach. So your abs are getting pulled back while your hands reach forward. Don't come all the way up, right? Don't straighten. I want you to feel this pull back, right? You're grabbing forward. No, don't sit up. Okay, I want you to really work on the round moment here. So your abs are pulling, 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 pulling. Yeah, I want you to get out of your back and into your front. Your K was dragging you by your around your waist back. Really let it bend. Better, right there. Okay, pause. Put your hands on your legs. Grab on the underside. Now keep trying to roll back, but don't let your hands move. Don't let your hands move. Nope, don't let your hands move. You're gonna have to bend here, right? So those of you who tend to be tilters when you should be rolling, that's a great drill for you also. Grab onto your leg, don't let it move, and see if you can keep pulling your center back. Feel where it gets stiff and stuck. All right, because then we're going into roll over, which is another nice, roundy, fun exercise. So, spine minders, remember to keep your length in your spine or use the wall. We're rolling back, legs together, push down through those hands. So the arms are helping. Open the legs, flex the feet, push out through your heels as you roll down through your spine. And you have a couple options here. You can just reset here. You can lower your legs there and then start again. If you want more spinal articulation, then you can roll right back up. Right? Pull it back down. Press into the ground, come over. I love that spinal massage sensation. Did it too fast, it made me nauseous. But you might also like that extra spinal massage. Yeah. Good. And when you feel like you've gotten 4-5 good efforts, right, where you're like, oh yeah, I got it. My arms are holding me strong. I'm controlling all the way down. Then you can bring your legs together and lower just your left leg, and we can start leg circles. So if you're ready to start your leg circles, you'll be exhaling as you cross your midline down to your foot, inhaling as you come to the outside and up. So exhale, ring it out, inhale, nice and big to the outside, right? Exhale, that's it. Good. Yeah, and you'll do 5 or 6 and then reverse. Remember, as you cross, you're going to keep your shoulder on the mat. So if you've got your right leg up and it's crossing to your left, you want to keep this shoulder still, because if it goes with you, you're really not getting the mobility where you think you are. Keep it down so it happens right here at the hip. Yeah. Good. Melissa and Chinda are reminding me to tell you that if you'd like support for your leg, or if it's helpful for you to push into a band, feel free to add one. Good, yeah. I like how much more stable your hips have gotten in the stable moment of that circle, right? The cross is always a little tippy. The open sides should be where we look for that stability, and you guys are doing a great job there. Really much improved. I love it. Yeah. Yeah, Kay and Margie, that moment to the outside, so much better than it used to be. Good. And then if you are done with your circles, both directions, then you're going to take a nice breath. Exhale, curl up into bow, looking for your right knee. Bring that right knee into your chest. Grab hold, take a breath. Exhale, lift your left leg low, so it should be hovering off the mat. Can you pull your ribs up your wall, up your mat? Pull them up your mat. Good. All right, then inhale, exhale, switch and hold. The right leg now is low. You're going to try to pull your ribs up your mat. Good. And then switch and hold. You get a whole nother breath there. While you look through that length. Good. And switch and hold. Good. Now take it at tempo. Good. That's it. Are you still giving your inhales enough attention, right? The exhale helps give us power, but that inhale keeps us stable. Can you still get that full, fast inhale as you switch? Last one. All right, bring it both in. Allow your chest to come down. Good. If it feels good, turn your head side to side. Yep, good. All right, double leg stretch. Heels together. Good. Inhale, exhale, curl up into your bow, pulling yourself towards your knees. Let your hands reach down toward your heels, almost like rolling like a ball. Can you reach way down there? All right. Inhale big into your back. Feel it expand. Exhale, blow it all out. One more time. Inhale big. Feel your back expand. Good. Then exhale, reach out. Good. Inhale, pause. Exhale, pull it back in. Up with your legs. Good. Inhale, exhale, reach out. Good. Inhale, pause. Exhale, pull it back in. Use your legs to get a little more height. Good. Keep that high as you exhale, reach. Good. Heels drawing together. Inner thighs still pulling up. Good. Back in. Good. One more. Inhale, exhale, reach. Heels together all the way out, Kate. Push those legs all the way out. Yeah, don't let them hang in a bend. You can do it. Let's all do one more with Kate. We're all going to do it. Come on. Reach those legs all the way out. All the way, all the way. Yeah, look at you, all of you. Beautiful. Good job, Kate. Good job, everybody. Good. Thank you for giving the support. Awesome. Heads can come down for a moment. Good. And again, you can turn your head side to side if you'd like. Okay. Leg lowers. So up to the sky. Hands behind your head. Inhale and exhale. The chest lifts off the ground. Eye gaze is right between your inner thighs. Pull your inner thighs towards your belly. And then exhale, lower. Good, doesn't have to be far. Inhale, exhale, scoop that belly in, bring them back up. Inhale and exhale, lower. Grabbing one of my feet. That's it. Can you lengthen that spine up your mat like you're trying to bow away from a wall? That's it. Good. Good. All right. Stay right there. Reach for your right leg. Lower your left one. Curl up a little higher. Here you go into scissors and switch. Good. Still get that full inhale in the middle. That's it. And the last one on each side. Good. You're back at your right leg. Bend that right knee. Good. Now, crisscross. Hands behind head. Rotate so your left elbow's toward that right knee. Inhale, exhale, switch. Remember, if your leg is hanging up here in space somewhere, it's actually be harder on your quad. If you can get your abs to support you, it actually ends up being easier if your leg is lower because your glute will hold the leg. It will turn on, yeah? See if you can feel the difference. Aiming straight out versus up higher. That's it. Shh. Good. Last one on each side. Good. And then go ahead and pull those knees into your chest. So that might not initially be easier. You might notice that your abs have to hold on more because some of you, when you lower your leg, you're so tight that your pelvis gets pulled and then you're in your low back. So you have to meet that with your abdominals. All right, you're down. Let your head gently go side to side. Ooh, slower than that, Mona. Ay, ay, ay. And then feet are at the corners of your mat, arms up toward the ceiling, and then we exhale. Just round up to sitting, pulling those abs back. Reaching open, good. And then we're gonna spine twist here. Not spine twist, spine stretch. So one hand on top of the other. Again, think of those loving hands pulling you back. They pull you back while you reach forward, exhaling for 3 counts. Shh. Inhale, stack your spine up. Exhale, pull back. 3, 2, 1. And stack your spine up. Good. 2 more. And stack. Good, right? So it's not about me reaching forward. It's about my spine pulling back as I reach forward, right? So you will probably not be able to reach your legs if your abs are pulling you way back. Yes, that's it, Melissa. I can see you trying to get them up through here. That's it, right? Pull those high abs up. Right? Good. That's it. So even higher. So not here. Think of the think of your hands here, right at your ribs. So if you you're also trying to figure out where the heck am I supposed to be reaching from, everybody else take your hands, stick them on these low ribs. We're all wearing bras, right? We're all female, so although males can, right? Not judging or saying rules, but all right. So ribs pull back here, way up here. Can you feel that versus this? Right? Or even this. Let this pull into your body. Now keep pulling this back. Keep pulling this back. Keep pulling this back. Don't let it get closer to your thigh bone. Yeah. Yes. And then we open up the space that for a lot of us gets way overused in the back. You feel that difference? So it's not me leaning forward here. It's as if I had a wall from my hip up my belly to these low ribs and I'm trying to bend here. Yeah? Okay. What I want you to feel, I want you to feel open rocker. Rocker with open legs. So give yourself a half roll back, right? You should be good finding that now. And then you're gonna lift a leg up and the other leg up. Okay, spine movers, you are exhaling back, inhaling up, right? I am not gonna rock, I still cannot rock and roll. From my concussion, but you guys go. So you exhale back, inhale up. Remember on this one, the inhale is to help us get toward neutral at the top. Yeah. Good. That's it. Good. That's it. Yeah, go Melissa, go. Yes, good. That was good. That's it, Kay. That's right. Stretch out through those legs. Stretch them. There you go. Perfect. Good. Yes, Margie. Good. How are you doing, Judith? Yeah. Okay. Good. Good. I know. Monday was a rough day, huh? Today's a better day. I love it. All right. Okay, so then, now that we've activated the back of us, we're going to come into a little corkscrew. So, you have options here. You can be on your forearms. You just have to make sure your fists press down. My friends who had shots, this particular motion might not feel great. It might actually highlight your shot space where you got your vaccines. So instead, if you can, try the more advanced version where you're up here but lifted off your hands. Or you could do TikTok instead, all the way down, right? You could do TikTok, so you don't even have to worry about your shoulders if they're feeling sensitive. Everybody else, those are your options. So here, or here. Remember, I'm not resting in my shoulders here. I'm actually trying to lift off of them. Your other option is bent knee versus straight leg. We're going to inhale, tip, and then exhale, circle around, come back to the front. Ooh, look at me cheat. Do you see my elbows bending? I am not lifting off of my arms right now. So here's me doing better. And then suddenly it gets way harder. Oh, that's it. Now some of you have another cheat. You just put your hands farther back so that you can lock that. I know, you're seen. I see you. She stuck her tongue out of me. Blah. Yes, right? So just know where the cheats are. See if you can work them, and it might be different from side to side. That's it. Oh, there it is. If your elbow tends to bend, that's when you're falling back into the small of your back instead of supporting the spine long. Yeah? Good. That's it. And you just got to make it back to home. Ooh, we need to do that one more often. Right? Okay, good. Then you can come all the way up. Hands to the side. We're going to flip over for swan. For swan, yes. So use your snake twist to get into that swan. Then your hands square up, right? And then you just gently lower yourself all the way down. So Melissa, I'm watching your clock. You have 2 minutes. Hands by your armpits. Legs on, right? Soles of feet are active even though they're not touching the ground, right? Can you make the soles of your feet active? So my toenails are on the ground. It's almost as if I'm pulling my arch through my foot toward the front of my ankle or up through my legs. So let your toenails rest on the ground. Can you let your toenails rest on the ground, Margie? So right now you have the pads of your feet on the ground. There you go. Let your toenails be on the ground. Yes. Good. All right. Good. All right, so little swans, legs active, glutes active, lifting up that upper back. Good. And then when you feel ready, go ahead and tuck those elbows in. Use your fingers, keep your legs active, and press up. Good. Only going to where your pubic bone still stays on the ground. Good. And then all the way down. And again, inhale and exhale up. Keep those legs active. Good. And then down. And then we're going to go right into a slow-mo swan dive. So we lift our chest up. When we come down, we try to keep it up a little bit as we lift our legs higher, 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 higher. Then as we press again, we're going to try to keep the legs off the ground as much as we can. And of course, yes, the knees might come down. That's okay. Hey, bye, Melissa. Thank you. Good. And legs come up a little higher. Good. Rock up. Press. Good. And lift those legs up a little bit higher. Ooh, one more. On the next one, could you kick those legs a little straighter when it's their turn to be up in the air? So they're up high, and then kick them a little straighter. That's a little extra through the back of that leg. Good. All right. Then you can lift yourself up onto your forearms. Ready for a little single leg kick. So push those fists down. Legs come off the mat. Good. Make sure you keep connected to those fists. I'm not resting in my shoulders here, pushing the ground away. Yes, that's nice, Franny. Good. And they're going to contract, contract, extend. Contract, contract, extend. So one at a time. Thighs staying off the mat as much as you can. Good. Fists stay pushing down, right? If I collapse, then lifting my leg is going to anger my small of my back, the sacrum, the sacroiliac joint. But if I push, it cues those abs to lift up into there, and we can add a little extra, just a little thought by lifting the thighs a little longer. Good. That's it. Good. Good. And last one. On each side. I got to finish. Good. Nice. Okay, good. Swimming. Arms slide out. Left leg up, right arm up. Good. Spine is long. Exhale, switch. Inhale, fill up your ribs. Exhale, switch. Inhale. Good. Exhale, switch. Inhale. Good. Exhale, switch. Good. So I want you to feel that inhale. If you don't feel your low ribs expanding and almost like a balloon under these low ribs lifting you up, I want you to really think about it. See if you can send your air there. Yeah? Good. Keep your torso level to the ground. Don't let one side fall. That's better, yes, that's better. I see you paying attention. I see it. Good. Good. Last one on each side. Really, yes, good case. Super stable. Good. Good. Yes, Margie, I see you noticing. Good. Good. All right. Let's sit back in a child's pose or in a cat, whichever you like best. Yeah. Yeah. Good. I'm going to do one more. So you can take, if you're in a child's pose, you can just take one more breath there. All right. We're going to flip around onto our back side. And we're going to do control back or leg pull front, which basically means a plank with your hand, a reverse plank. That's all. Okay, so my shoulder friends, those of you who got vaccines, being down on the forearms on this one might really make this sore, so you decide how that feels. But if your hands don't like being up here, then I'll give you another option. Here's all the ways we can play, right? So our end goal is a reverse plank with an optional leg pull. That's what Joseph Pilates called leg pull front, is this exercise right here. But you can also just hold here, slide a foot in, slide a foot in. You can come to a hover as long as you're pressing your hands down and do the same thing. Slide it in, slide it in. You could also come into a table bridge and have it march. You could also have a leg pull, right? So any of those are a-okay. My vaccine friends or any of my shoulder friends, if you need a different option, let me know. I'll think of something. Chinda's found another option with a ball. I love it. She's rolling over a ball to help elevate. Yeah, good. Nice. So if you're going for the full leg pull, right, getting that hip here, watch the sink. So some of us tend to hang a little bit and not really realize it, me included. We've got to push down through our heels so that we can get that hip up. And it might be harder on one side than the other. For me, it's really hard when my right leg is down. You can see that sink. So I'm just going to do a littler version on the right and then a bigger version on my left, because I want to. No, heels down and dorsiflex. They can be pointed either way, but the big deal is that you want to keep the heel pushing in either direction. Yeah, you're really feeling the heels, and then you'll feel your hams and your glutes more. Yeah. Yeah, good. All right, they're waking up. Okay. So remember I told you weights at the end? Now that our hips are thoroughly warm, we get to have some weights at the end. Yes? So we're going to come up to a stand in mermaid if we can. So if you can sit in mermaid, the first one I want everyone to use their hands just to give themselves a boost to feel what it feels like to get up, right? Everyone gets that help. You can decide if you want to be closer to something sturdier to hold on to that. You're going to let yourself come up. Then put your weight here, step forward, back toe under, and then up you go. And then you're going to go down the same way. So I didn't step to home. Now I'm going to lower myself down. Foot comes back under. Yes? Look for the ground, have a seat, and then you're back in your mermaid. Right? Okay. So do that side one more time if you're doing the mermaid get up. And if you're not doing the mermaid get up, you have other options too. You can gently get yourself forward onto all fours. Walk your hands in, step forward like a lunge. Put a hand on your thigh, come all the way up. Come back down and lower, and then you're back in your kneel, okay? So everyone try at least 2 on each side. If your body does not like either of those ways to get up, then your third way, of course, is to lift up into your big elephant, your open pike position, and then walk your hands in. Yeah? Yeah. Good. That's okay. So you're in your mermaid. Ooh, this is my rougher side. So you'll come on up and then bring this foot forward. Tuck that back toe, and then you're up. Yeah, and then we come back down. Bring this foot back, and then sit down. Yeah. This is the picnic sit, where you're trying to find your place on the picnic bench or the picnic blanket, and all your friends are taking up most of it, and this is the only room you have to sit down. Right? It's the concert at Chateau Saint Michel where you get this corner. Okay, this is where I sit. That's what it is. Oh. All right. So now our hips should be beautifully warm. Let's add a little bit of resistance to them. So we'll pick up your heavy weights. And here we go. Holding your heavy weights, first make sure you've got a good grip, right? So no halfway grips. Can you see I've got a halfway grip? You can see part of my palm. That's a no. I want to get a full grip so that my thumb can wrap around. If you have trouble getting that thumb wrapped, you can do a hook grip. Take your thumb over and then hold it with your fingers, right? Really hold it down. Don't let it push up. Okay, we're going into a squat first, just to feel, right? Okay, we got weights. We're finding our arches. We're pulling those heels up just like we did the very, very beginning of class 55 minutes ago. Sit. Good. Chinda, if you can, push your butt back. Hit the wall behind you. That's better. That's so much better. Good. Yes, you guys are welcome to back up to your screen edge and use your screen like a target. I'm trying to hit that back there behind you. That's it. Good. Feet are active on the way up. Yes? Good. One more. All right. So then we're going to step to your left. Skater. So here's a one-legged squat, basically. Push the ground away, just stand straight in the middle. Good. Sit back and push. So I'm going to show you side view. The screen is my imaginary wall. I'm still trying to get my butt to hit that edge, that imaginary wall behind me. That's it. Knees are both facing forward. That's it. Good. On the way up, can you pull up through your inner thigh? Push down through your feet, right? Arches lift. Good. That's it. Good. How many is that? This number 6? Number 8? 8 or so? Okay. Then let's switch sides. So same idea. Down, push your booty back. Lift your arch, lift your inner thigh. Good. Booty back, arch, and inner thigh. That's it. Good. Good. That's it. Shift your weight back. Nice. Oh my gosh, you guys, as a group, look at how much better these have gotten. And then Judith, I want you to still think about the wall behind you. So even though you're staying in parallel, you're going to push and find that wall. Not just here. Push back with your butt first. Better. Yes, better. Good. Good. That's it. How's that? Are we at 8-ish? All right. And then if you're at 8-ish, you can put your heavy weights away. Wiggle your fingers. And then we'll pick up lighter weights for arms and shoulders. We're not done using your legs, but we're going to focus on arms and shoulders. So, my vaccine friends, pick a lighter weight than you normally might. Moving through the arms will help that circulation, but you don't want to stress them right now. Just easy, go easy. Okay, so we're going to pretend that we're on a reformer standing on the standing platform. We're going to hinge back. Just push the carriage back, come upright. So this one is a neutral hinge, trying to push and back. The back leg stays straight. Yep. Then we're going to add the arms in. So the arms are going to reach back and then curl under, bicep curl. Come down, face in, then push back. Curl under, up and bicep curl. Good. That's it. So my arm is going from palm in, palm up, palm to me. And then it rotates palm in and back, palm in, palm up, and into me. Yeah? That's it. There you go. Good. This is also a really nice, gentle, almost a mini deadlift. Yeah? Good. Again, think long. We should end up with a nice long line. Good. And push. Good. And up. Good. Last one. Push. And up. Nice. So then before you go to the other side, we're just going to take our arms open outward. Small halfway open bicep. Bring it back up. Push it up to the sky. In. Open bicep, so out to the side. That's it. Very controlled. And up. Good. Control. Good. That's it. So that control includes your wrists, right? I see some hands getting out here and then they just drop. Blah. So that means you're stressing the top of your shoulder where it meets at your neck. Curl it under. Now get it back in the shoulder complex and the arm. Yeah? There you go. Better. Watch your wrist here. Watch your wrist. No losing your weights. Curl in. Curl in. There you go. That's it. Good. Yeah, then look at your muscles now. Good. I love it. Now, Margie, I want you, bring your elbows down, in, before you let go here. Yes. So instead of bringing them out here, that's a different exercise. I want it here so that we load here. Yes, good. Good. All right. Very nice. Shake those shoulders out a little bit. Good. Then we're going to go the other direction. Other foot. So when you're ready, we're going to find your hinge with your other foot. There'll be a softness in the front knee, but the back line is as straight as you can make it. And then all the way up. And hinge. So tail is up, ribs are in, and up. Good. That's it, good. And then when you feel ready, add the reach back, and then palms in, bicep curl. Reach back, push those weights away from you. There you go. Good, don't fling. Control it at all times. Yes, good. A couple of you doing this. So I might be controlling my arms, but I am not controlling my spine here. Do you see that? So I want yourself to come right back into center over your heels when you come up, so that your abs and your glutes both have to put the brakes on. Better, I saw that. Yes, good. Much better. Good. That's it, reach back. Good, let's do one more. Reach. Good. And up. Nice, okay. Palms are gonna press up to the sky. Bring your weights together. I'm kneeling just so you can see my arms on the Zoom screen. There you go, good. Elbows forward, drop your weights behind your head. Exhale, press up to the ceiling. Good. Now what if that press involved your feet? Your arches lifting, inner thighs, pelvic floor lifting. That's it, come on, no hip sways. Don't let your hip come forward. You keep it right over those heels. You can, yes you can. Good. That's it, good. Feet, pelvic floor, lift. Good. Feet, pelvic floor, lift. Good. Can we do 3 more? Feet, pelvic floor, lift. Good. That's it. That's right, good. Ah, good. All right. Let your palms face forward. Bring them down out to the side. Good. Hold it there for a minute. Find your feet. Get nice and tall. Good. Then palms face in. Elbows come all the way down. Gently let those arms come all the way open. Ah, lovely. Okay. You can put your weights away, out of your way, just so you don't trip on them. Woo. Hopefully you feel nice and light and flowy through that upper body now. Like seaweed. You feel like seaweed? Flowy? Yeah, good. Let yourself just gently move palms in, palms out, or back of hand in, back of hand out. Just moving through the shoulder. So make sure that happens all the way up here at the shoulder, right? Not just wrist, because some of us can move only the wrist and nothing else moves. I want the whole thing to move. So the elbow eye should be looking in and out too. Yeah, that's it. Now some of you will fake me out. You'll do this. You go, I'm doing it, Mona. Right? Let it move all the way from here, all the way up here. Yeah. Good. Nice. That feel nice? Let's find our center. Take a nice breath. Good. And we're just going to come into a windmill. One arm up. Exhale, reach back. Good. And then other arm up. Exhale, reach back. Good. Let's take both arms up. And then we're going to do a spine twist. Good. Bring them back to the center. And spine twist. So it's that windmill spine twist combo. Should feel good. You're inside a bubble and you're pushing that bubble bigger and bigger. It's a beautiful iridescent bubble, and this morning sun is showing all the rainbows inside that bubble. So you are spreading your rainbows out into the world. Bigger and bigger. Let's do one more each side. And last one. The world needs more people like you. Pull those arms down. Good, all the way into your elbows. I'm sorry, elbows all the way to waist. Let your head fall to your left as you open the right one. Good. Let your head fall forward, over to the right, and then forward back to the left. It's going to come to center. Press into your feet as you lift it, and then let it fall to your right. Open up the left arm. Good. And then again, let your head fall forward, back. Good. And then back to the center. Press into your feet. Let your head lift. Good. Lifting through your spine, right? You're, again, feeling the back of your wall. Good. Let your head turn to the side. Good. And turn the other way. You have clear vision, right? You see all the good things out there that are happening in the mess, in the middle of the mess. There's so many good things that are happening. We have to remind ourselves. Good. And one more. Good. And then back to center. Big inhale and exhale. Nice. You guys are good things. Thank you. Yes. Yes, ma'am.